Welcome to We Debates Podcast. I'm your host at Jahibo and my co-host on the Radar Training.
On the Radar Training, on the Radar 3, and I am Mr. Radar himself.
You gotta have all those intros?
Yes, sir.
As long as we need is one.
As long as they can find me.
Okay. Listen, he been talking real spicy. I had to get him on here so we can handle this because I don't like how he be talking about about my boy, right? So he's another AKA Skip Bayless in the making. There you is.
Okay.
Cause he believes the bubble was a joke, right? I don't know how. The only reason why he believed that the bubble was a joke, NBA bubble that is, was because his team ain't in it. Now, if his team was in it, it would be like, oh yeah, they earned it, all this other weird stuff,
My
right?
team was in the bubble.
Who's your team?
Just keep talking.
Who's your team?
Just keep talking.
Who's your team, though? Oh, okay, all right.
I'm gonna let you get your point across. When it's my turn.
All right, cool. So, everybody's against LeBron, right? Everybody's against LeBron. Everybody's against what he did, and they don't want him to see him get another ring, and the Clippers not in it, so it don't count, or the Bucks not in it, so it don't count. How's that? Why is that? Because if the tables were turned, if the Clippers was in it and LeBron and them wasn't in it, they wouldn't have said, oh, well, the Lakers wasn't in it, that's why it's not a hard-earned chip, right? So keep that same energy when any team wins. Because it's still hard to win, regardless of if you're in a bubble, if you have to travel, whatever. It's NBA players. Like, these are not G League players that you playing against or college players that you playing against. You playing against NBA players. So it's your focus. You have to stay focused in any condition that you in. Correct? Do you agree? Do you agree? Okay. So by people saying, oh, LeBron, I'm going to put an asterisk on his NBA championship. Why? Why would you put an asterisk on it? Because you just want to downplay his success, and I hate that. There's always a bias. It's always bias against LeBron, but when he do something good that somebody else do, like say their best player do the same thing that LeBron's doing, right? Say their best player do it, it's okay. Oh yeah, he the best. Like Kawhi, he's not the best. Don't put him in the same. Listen, I'm gonna tell y'all out there in the world. I'm gonna tell y'all like this. Don't put Kawhi. Don't put the Greek Freak. Don't put Steph, Clay, KD, Kyrie, nobody in the same sentence with LBJ, LeBron James. Do not put him in the same sentence because he's still the face of the league in 17 seasons at 35. Name another player. I'll wait. That did that in their 17th season. So, you're going to appreciate him when he retire, right? When he retired, then you're going to say, you know what, LeBron, man, yeah, because damn, ain't nobody do what LeBron do. Then you're going to appreciate him. Don't give him his flowers now. What you guys say about that?
Well, let's take a few steps back. First of all, I didn't say anything about anything being easy in the bubble. All right? Everybody dealt with different circumstances in the bubble. All right? A lot of people away from their families, a lot of people, away from friends, their personal families, right? So, for the bubble, it was an experiment for everybody, right? Some people dealt with it a certain way, some people struggled with it. All right? Some people, like I said, some people was able to deal with the bubble, some people could not, and that's a given fact. All right? So, are we going to take anything away from the championship? Not exactly. Right? Because all teams had opportunity to get there, and the Lakers were successful in overcoming all the factors and barriers to become victorious. Kudos to them. LeBron, yes, he's one of the greatest. Yes, he earned this championship this year. Right? He's evolved as a player, as a man, as a teammate. So a lot of respect for him on that note. Is he the greatest of all time? I can't agree with that. Is he the greatest of this time? Yes. Hands down. What he did this year in the 17th season at 35, no one's ever done. So, super credit to him. Hats off to him. how he's transformed Anthony Davis. You know, a lot of the players on that team. A lot of respect. Dwight Howard, rejuvenated. A lot of respect. A lot of great things happened this year due to the fact of LeBron James. Understood. Now, you speak about some of these teams, right? Speak about the Clippers. Clippers were probably the best matchup for them in the West. That people would have respected. And that's a given. So the fact that they did not make it to the Western Conference Finals and battle the Lakers, people are going to say stuff about that. What if the Clippers would have played them? People are going to say that. That's a natural assumption. That's a natural question. What if they would have played them? They would have gave them the most problems. That is a true statement. From my basketball mind, they would have gave them a better out in the West. Not taking nothing away from Denver, they played a hell of a playoffs, hell of a run in the bubble, and they took care of the Clippers. Did the Clippers drop the ball? Yes. Clippers were up 3-1. They were up 3-1. Yes, up 3-1, and they blew it. So that's on the Clippers. Don't take nothing away from Denver. They bust their ass. They played hard. They got there, but the Clippers dropped the ball on that. Had the Clippers taken care of business, I think the Western Conference Finals would have been better. They would have posed the better matchups against the Lakers, tougher matchups for the Lakers, I believe. So when people say, "Oh, the Lakers won," because they beat Denver and then they played Miami, they didn't get to run to the Greek Freak. I don't know. I don't think the Greek Freak would have given them a better challenge than Miami. Honestly, because the Greek Freak is one player. The rest of the team couldn't carry him and the rest of them to overcome a super powerful Laker team. This is probably one of the, not the best, this is one of the better Laker teams in recent history. All right, we're not gonna say the best. They're definitely not the best Laker team. I mean, that's not even close. But
correct.
Within the last 5 years, probably the best roster put together on the Lakers team. So, I mean, when you got 4 7-footers out there, you got LeBron running the one at his size, you know. Then you got a bunch of role players, you know. They did what they had to do, man. They earned this one, all right. But I will not compare this to any other championship. 82 game season, regular playoffs, no hiccups, no stoppage, right? The stoppage in the season is huge. 5 months off. Mm-hmm. If you was hurt, you got better. If you was struggling, you found your game in 5 months. If you was in somebody's gym, if you have your own gym, you was working out, getting better. So all those things are what come into play. Those are factors within the game that can put an asterisk to anything. Because any other season, you don't get 5 months off to recoup and get your mind right or whatever. Get better. Whatever the case is. If you had a major injury, you healed in 5 months. If you were struggling during the season and you had 5 months off and you came back, think about somebody in a race. Somebody running track. You run the track, you in the joint, and then they just stop it and say, come back in 5 months. See what happens after that. So, yeah, we could say anything could have happened within those 5 months. Some people got better, some people got worse. Some people worked out, some people didn't. So, that's what I say. That's why I can't compare this championship to any other. Because there was no stoppage in the middle of no other season. We had shortened seasons before, but we never had a stoppage and everybody come back and then this happened. So, I mean, it's a championship. They got it, but I want to see what it looks like when it's the 82-game season. We come back and see what happens after that.
Well, who you say your team was?
Huh?
Who you said your team was in it? Who was your team?
My team?
Yeah, who was your team?
I don't have a I don't have a one team or anything like that.
Well, who was your team that was in it? Because you said they was in it.
The Clippers.
Oh, that's your team that was in it?
That's the team that
Who
I like.
you ride with?
I like the Clippers.
Kawhi?
I like the Rockets. I like the Clippers. I like Kawhi. Kawhi's a very good player, yes. You want to talk about him?
He's not better than LeBron, though.
I never said that.
Oh, okay, I'm just asking.
You want to make this a LeBron thing?
Yeah.
Just cool out, fam. There's a lot of shit to talk about other than the fucking LeBron, okay?
Okay, we get to that.
All right. Kawhi Leonard is a great player. He's going to go down as a great player. Did he blow it this season? Yes, he blew it in the playoffs. He had a great season, didn't show up in the playoffs. Paul George, another really good player, blew it in the playoffs. It happens. You act like LeBron didn't have a bad playoff run before. Early in his career, he didn't show up in a lot of big games. Let's talk about it.
Only one you want to talk about is the Dallas series.
Disappeared.
The Dallas series.
No, in his whole career, he would never take the big shots in the beginning. Are you crazy? Always passing up the big shots as a youngin'. And he's been chastised for that for a very long time. Mm-hmm. So he's had some rough playoff outings too.
Because he didn't take the big shot?
No, not just that. No. He's had some rough playoff outings. True or false?
Everybody talk about the Dallas.
I'm talking about, has he had rough playoff outings before?
Yeah.
Okay then. So there we go. So
but they hold that over his head though.
So when you're labeled as a great, they hold everything over your head. You don't know that? The better you are, the most criticism you're gonna take in anything. Whether you're playing basketball, whether you a great magician, whether you're a great songwriter, if you're great, people are always gonna try to bring you down. That's what comes with the title of being great, my man. Okay. So you got to be able to take that. The same way people praise you, they're gonna give you the hell too.
Okay.
When shit is good or not.
So was KD great before he went to the Warriors?
KD was a great player, yes.
And it was not criticizing him like that. When he got his ass cut by LeBron and them, they called him the young, because they were young. They blamed it on him being young, but they had nothing to do with him being young. If he was great, he was great. He had Harden on that team. He had Westbrook on that team. He had Ibaka on that team.
They were all young, Issa.
Okay, so then
they were all young.
Is that an excuse?
It's not an excuse, but they were all young.
Okay,
they were all came in at the same time, very young.
Was he great
on the team? He don't walk in just being great. No, he had to earn that.
He was great though, right?
He was a very good player. He wasn't great.
Okay.
He was a very good player. On the verge, super potential, on the verge.
Okay, so you count that loss?
Count what loss?
To Miami, no.
What do you mean?
Because they keep dragging LeBron about the loss when he got swept by the Spurs. He was just very young too on that Cavalier team.
When LeBron came to the NBA, what the hell was he supposed to be? Great. There was no, he's gonna be okay. We don't know how good he's gonna be. He came in the NBA as being great.
You know why?
So he came in. What do you mean? Of course I know why.
No, because the media.
All right, and the media. It wasn't just the media.
No.
He accepted all that shit that came with it.
This is where why he gets criticized as much as he get criticized. He came out of St. Vincent St. Mary's, right? They called him
over his head.
They called him that. Wait.
Him too? You mean they called him that?
No, they
you
called him.
You come in with that. There's a reason why people get recruited. They get these names and they get. There's a reason
King
for that.
James was given to him. He didn't call himself that like how Paul George called himself a playoff Pete. He gave himself that name. LeBron didn't give himself Chosen One and King James. They gave it to him. So therefore, ain't no kings. He ain't no king if he ain't winning no chips. So they prayed for his downfall because they painted the narrative as him being a king, right? So therefore, he came in when the transition of the social media era. Now it's I want to see him fail. Because I called him King James. So that's what the media did. And every little thing he do, he passed the ball too much. He's making the right basketball play. But how could it be he passed the ball too much if he's making the right basketball play? Is it his fault you missed the shot wide open? Is it his fault that I missed the shot wide open? He gonna pass it to me because he said, look, you on the NBA team with me?
You want to know why?
What?
You gonna stop all the talking right now?
All right, go ahead.
You want to know why?
How? Go.
They consider him great, right? He considered him great too. He considered himself great too when he stepped into the league. So when you're considered great, you get matched up with the other greats. Michael Jordan was a great. Kobe Bryant's a great. So when they compare them to them, and when they look at what they've done in big games, what do? They take those big shots and they win those big games. The Michael Jordans, the Kobe Bryants, they win those big games by taking those big shots. They've done that numerous times. So when you want to be great, they put you in the same triangle as the rest of them. All those greats that done that, they're going to put you there. So if you're not doing what they did, that's where the debate comes. And that's why people do that. Okay. That's the main reason why. It's not because he didn't make the basketball play. It's because when you look at the greats, the Michael Jordans, the Kobe Bryants, all those greats that they praise, what have they done for their teams? They've put their teams on their back. They've carried them. They've made the big shots. They've taken the big shots. They've missed the big shots, walked away, and came back and made them after that.
Okay.
Every last one of them. So,
but they also pass the ball too.
We know that, Issa.
But they don't highlight that.
I'm trying to explain why. You asked me why they do that. I'm telling you why.
Okay, go.
That's why they do that. That is the main reason why they do that. If Jordan, Kobe, and all them never took those big shots and they always passed the ball, there will be no debate that LeBron passes the ball in those big moments. There will be nobody to compare him to say that he's not doing that. They're doing that because they're comparing him to the greats.
Okay.
That's why.
So let me ask you this: so did Michael Jordan only play 6 seasons?
Huh? Did
Michael Jordan only play 6 seasons?
He played more than 6 seasons.
15, correct, to be exact, right? Cool. So when they compare LeBron to him, the only thing they talk about is his 6 rings, 6 for 6. They don't talk about when he got swept in the first rounds. When he was great. He gets swept in the first round. Nobody talks about that. He couldn't get past Boston. He couldn't get past Detroit. He couldn't
get.
And
then what he do? And then he did it.
Did he what?
And then he did it.
He inquired who?
What?
He inquired who?
What do you mean?
Michael Jordan inquired who to get past those teams.
Who?
Pippen.
And he made Pippen great, and he made the rest of them.
Pippen was always dope. He needed the Robin to get him over the hump, right? Because all them shots that you see Michael Jordan doing. Wait. Listen. All them shots you see Michael Jordan doing.
I know where you're trying to go with this, so we're gonna stop.
Why are we gonna stop? Because
continue.
Okay.
'Cause I know where you're going with this.
All the shots that you see Michael Jordan doing, he's been doing. They highlight him because he's doing them in the finals. Okay, cool. He been doing that when he was getting his ass whooped every year. I didn't say Michael Jordan's not the greatest. We already know that. I feel that he's first in LeBron, right? But when you critique Michael Jordan, you don't critique Michael Jordan's failures. You critique 6 for 6. 6 for 6. You can't beat 6 for 6. But then if you want to just focus it, but if you just want to focus it on rings, they don't have Bill Russell in that conversation.
Yeah, because it's not only about rings.
But no. But this is why I'm saying the debate when they bring up LeBron, they don't say nothing else but, LeBron went 10 times and he got 4 now. Well, at first it was 3. But Michael Jordan had 6 for 6. So they only bring up rings.
6 is great, my man.
6 for 6 is
great.
Wait, 6 for 6 is great.
In the finals, perfect.
He's perfect in the finals, but what about the years he didn't make it to the finals? They criticize LeBron for making it to the finals and coming up short.
Of course.
All right, he come up short.
Anybody who goes to the finals and come up short, they talk about.
They really don't, though.
Yes, they do.
They don't.
Oh, yes, they do.
No.
If you're great, you're definitely going to get spoken about by not winning when you get to the chip. If you're a great, they're gonna talk about that. Okay, so
Stockton and Malone is not greats.
Yes, they're great.
They don't talk about their loss.
Yes, they do.
They do not. Michael Jordan bumped all of them.
We know
but
that.
They don't talk. What I'm saying is when you mention Charles Barkley, when you mention Stockton and Malone, when you mention Sean Kemp and Gary Payton, they don't talk about them losses. They talk about their other accolades. And that's my point that I'm trying to bring up. Every time you talk about LeBron and his failures, look what happened to Dallas. That's the only. But the year after that, he beat who? OKC. When they had a stacked team, it was good. It was great.
Stacked young team.
It don't matter. Harden had 6 Man of the Year that year, right? Okay. You had Adams, right? Who you had? You had
Adams. Don't say his name.
No, it's not about. We talking about a collective team that played their role.
All right, you're screaming out names like that.
Yeah, I'm playing out. I'm saying names because Westbrook and KD were studs, right? But they were young. That's what you're gonna say.
They were. They were good.
They was great. They got past the Spurs that year.
It wasn't great. They were really.
They got past the Spurs that year. Okay, that's great.
It's not great.
It's not great.
No, the Spurs are not impossible to beat, bro.
Okay, but the young OKC got past them though. Is what I'm trying to say. The young OKC got past.
Athletic. Of course, they're more athletic than the Spurs at that time. They were Spurs were.
The Spurs were on the top of the game at that time as well.
So you're trying to tell me KD, Westbrook, and Harden, and Ibaka, young, fresh, flying legs was not more athletic than the Spurs?
The Spurs the OKC made an adjustment to beat the Spurs.
Of course,
right? Okay, but they was down in that series.
Of course.
Okay, they was down in that series, so they was beat. They was gonna beat OKC until they couldn't. All right. So don't make it seem like they was over the hill because it wasn't.
I didn't say they was over the hill. I'm just saying you saying like because they beat them they're supposed to be great. No, just because they beat the Spurs didn't make them great. They were a team on the uprise. OKC was a team on the uprise. If they kept that team together, they would have won a couple championships by now if that team would have stayed together.
Not if they had to get through.
Yes, if they would have had to get to. Yes. You just said the Spurs was at the top of their game.
Yeah.
So if they was to get past the Spurs at such a young age and they kept that group together, and to see where all three of those guys' careers are at now, if they were still on the same team and they still grew together like that, they would have won some championships by now.
Harden wouldn't have been
Hands
who he
down.
was if he'd have stayed on that team. And
You
know
can't
that.
say that.
I do know that.
You can't
Because he
say
would have
that.
been the third option.
You can't say that.
Yes, you can.
No, you can't.
You judging him because he
No.
went over there and whole Houston
I
and
said
flourished.
if all three of them would have kept growing together. I didn't say to growing together. It doesn't matter. Three
All right.
premier
I'm
talents.
gonna show you this.
Growing together.
I'm gonna show you this. So
the key word is growing together.
All right.
Not just playing together.
So that very
That
next
means-
year.
Listen, you're not listening.
I'm
Growing
listening.
together means we're all developing together as a unit.
Okay.
Not one man is better than the other. We're all growing together as a unit. You're
Okay.
great at this, you're great at this, you're great at this, and we're going to mesh this. Us three players.
Right.
Like what LeBron, Bosh, and Wade did. They were all great in their own teams, and they came together and sacrificed to be great as a unit. Now, if them three would have stayed together and sacrificed to be great as a unit, there's no telling where they would be together right now.
But to rebuttal that, they wouldn't have been.
Who says?
I'm gonna tell you why.
You can't say that. I said
I'm gonna tell you why.
you can't say why.
Yeah, you can't.
No, you can't.
You know why?
It's impossible to just assume. I said if they were all stay together and grew together, it's impossible for you to assume and say that it wouldn't have worked.
I'm gonna tell you why it wouldn't have worked. The same reason
What you
why.
gonna do?
The same reason why
We're not-
KD left.
We're not talking about that right now. No,
We are talking about
We're
that
not.
because he would have been okay. That's what I told you. Okay, so you telling me James Harden was 15 points better the very next year when he went to Houston than he was if he'd have stayed? He would have been a third option regardless.
It doesn't. You don't know what would have happened. What are you talking about? He would have stayed as a third option.
He would have because he would. All right, listen. He would have came off the bench. Wait. Listen.
No, he wouldn't have. They could have all three started eventually as they grew together.
No, listen to what I'm saying.
You're not
Listen to what I'm
listening to
saying.
me
He would have
at
came off the bench and been a starter, right? He would have been inserted in the starter because he earned it. But he's not. He's gonna be the second option behind KD regardless.
No matter what option. If
That
they all
does
three,
matter.
No, it doesn't. If they all three play together, it doesn't matter.
Egos.
You can't just assume that. We seen
Westbrook.
that happen in my. It don't matter. Westbrook had changed apparently.
He didn't.
Through the years, he's
He
gotten
didn't.
worse.
He's the worst triple double player in the game
he's not.
today.
How?
Because he's not a winner. That's how. He averages triple doubles and don't win. Am I wrong or am I right? Is that a fact or is
He's
it not?
done it before. That's what we said. He's done it. We can't say he's not a winner. He hasn't won yet. But it does not make him not a winner. You can't say that.
He's over 10 years in the game.
And there's a lot of nigga Charles Barkley's in the game for a very long time, and he won.
I just made a
He didn't
point.
win nothing.
He didn't win.
He won a lot of games, and he's
didn't
a
win
Hall of
nothing.
Famer.
He don't got no rings.
He's a Hall of Famer.
Most of them
he's a
are.
Hall of Famer.
Most
All
of
right,
them
then.
are.
So what? You cannot take away from who he is. Then
Okay, I just told you
he
this.
made an impact in the league.
I said he's
As
the
much
most
as you hate
triple double.
Westbrook, he's going to be in the Hall of Fame. What are you going to say?
All right, he's the
When
most
he
triple double
retires,
player.
niggas going to respect what he's
Okay,
done.
he's the most triple double
What are you
player.
saying?
My point was he's the most triple double player that can't win. That's what I said. I didn't say nothing about him being in the Hall of Fame. I didn't say
Can't
nothing
win
about
what?
Can't
A
win nothing.
championship?
He
He's won
can't get.
games. What are you talking about? He can't
He
win
can't
what?
win. It's not one game. You have to win 4 to get
He's
championship.
won games. What are you talking about? He can't win a championship?
He can't win
There's
series.
a lot of people that can't win championships.
He can't win series.
You act like it's easy to get those.
Why did KD leave?
There's a lot of people.
You know why
Do
he
you
left?
work there?
Yeah.
Do you work for OKC?
Hmm?
Do you know what happened in the front office?
I know why he left.
What? Because he couldn't get along with Westbrook?
No.
You know, listen to what
He
happened to
made
me?
that. He made that about Westbrook because when they was up 3-1 when they was up 3-1 the Warriors, when they was up 3-1, it wasn't about Westbrook. But when they lost it, it was about Westbrook. Do you get what I'm saying?
I hear you, man.
So he's a car crash waiting to happen. Like, he is the most athletic, explosive player, but cannot win, bro. Just face it, he can't win. He had Harden, one of the best scorers in the game right now. Can't win
It
with
wasn't
him.
his fault.
Yeah, well, right. Okay, it's an
Slow
organization's
down.
fault
Slow
because
down.
he traded all the big men.
Mo, it's the system that they was playing in. That system, how the hell does that system help a Westbrook? Are you retarded?
They thought it would be. Why they get him there?
How does it help him? Do you understand me?
So what system helps?
First of all, D'Antoni's system is ball dominant and shoot threes all game and play small ball. That is not Westbrook's game.
So what
That is
system
not
works?
a lot of people's games, my man.
So what system works?
That's not the system for him. Period.
No, I'm asking you.
You trying to say that, he had Harden, he should have won. No, it doesn't work like that. It's the team and the system and the coach. There's a lot of factors that go into people winning. and losing.
Will he
I know
win?
you know that.
Will he win?
He will win at some point.
No, he will not win.
He will.
As long as LeBron's in the game, he won't.
So nobody's ever gonna win because of LeBron, right?
No. They won, obviously.
All time, right?
They won, obviously.
All right,
because,
then.
But I
So
said,
you
we talking
can't-
about Westbrook now. Westbrook will never win as long as LeBron's in the game.
What Westbrook got to do with LeBron? What LeBron got to do with him?
A lot. Because you're saying he's going... Him and James Harden and them would have coexisted. No, they would not have.
Why not? They played 1 year together.
Yeah.
Right now. Like,
yeah, 1 year. No, they didn't. No, they played in OKC together.
They were young. Nobody. We're not talking about that. We're talking about right now.
Yeah, right now. Westbrook is stuck in his ways. He's not going to change.
Right. A coach can help with that. Don't say no. A coach can't, nigga. Because I done coach all types of players.
A coach
and
cannot.
change. And what are you telling me?
Westbrook himself.
I've had some of the worst kids.
No, we ain't talking about you, though.
All right, so what?
We're not talking about
We're talking
you.
about coach.
We talking about his situation.
Coach.
What coach gonna do it?
At some point, Westbrook's gonna figure it out.
No, at some point he's gonna be just like Charles Barkley. He's gonna retire without no rings.
He's gonna say, "I'm gonna put some of this onus on me. I have to be a better player, a better teammate, and I have to do better for my team." Everybody has an aha moment in their career. Maybe he didn't see what he was doing this wrong for all these years. Now he has to change it. It's a part of the game, bro.
He's not going to, though. That's what I'm telling you.
You can say he's not going to, but you cannot. You can say that because that's how you feel. That's your personal feeling.
Correct.
But
it's what he's showing us, though.
That's what he's shown us thus far.
Right, and that's a decade in.
His story's not over yet.
Okay. So he can get better, is what you're saying?
Of course he can. You shitting me? Of course he can.
Statistic-wise, he cannot. Mentally, yes.
All right, we don't care about statistics. Statistics are through the roof, man. Double or triple double every year. What are you talking about?
With the losses, though.
So we're not talking about stats. We're not talking about stats. What he needs to work on. What he needs to work on. The legacy is not all about stats.
That's what makes it, though.
No, it don't.
That's what gives you your name.
Robert Horry. How's his stats, nigga?
7 rings.
How's his stats? We're not talking about the rings, nigga. How's
is he a household name?
Yes, he is. But how's his stats? Less than 10 points a game. A season.
He's not going to Hall of Fame, so you're not making a point.
Or he's not going
to
Hall
of Fame?
Fame?
No, he's not.
Oh, okay.
He's not.
Okay.
He's not even in there.
Okay.
Okay. Everybody winning before him.
He's remembered, recognized.
Big
he has
shot
7
Ori.
rings.
Big shot
he has
Ori.
7 rings.
Yeah, he will not go in the Hall of Fame.
I don't care if you don't go to the Hall of Fame. He has 7 rings. He's a household name. Everybody knows what he's done. You talking about stats?
Hit the
His
big
stats
shot.
are bad.
Hit the big shot.
He don't have no outstanding stats. So don't tell me a stats make your legacy. It does not. Stats does not make your legacy. That's not the only thing that makes your legacy.
So is he going to Hall of Fame?
Your impact on the game makes your legacy. Period. When you leave the game, what have you done to the game? What has the game done for you? How have you left your memory in the game? Period.
It's not enough to get in the Hall of Fame, though.
I don't care about that. He doesn't care about that. He has 7 rings. He's not knocking on the door why I'm not in the Hall of Fame. He doesn't care. He has 7 rings.
Right? He has 7 rings.
7.
Okay.
7.
Okay.
And the stats ain't great. But everybody knows who Robert Horry is.
Mm-hmm.
No stats, no nothing.
Everybody in our generation.
Yeah. That's all that matters.
Yeah, everybody in our generation.
Talk to the young kids don't know a lot about basketball. Mm-hmm. All they know is what they see right now on TV. They don't do their homework. They're not looking back in the days and see who was what. So that don't mean nothing.
Oh. Side note. Pippen, you was never LeBron before LeBron. Let's just keep that straight. You was never LeBron before LeBron. LeBron never was a sidekick to anybody. So don't ever say you was a LeBron before LeBron. Get that out your brain, because you wasn't.
What did he mean by that when he said it?
What did he mean by it?
What did he mean?
Whatever he meant was wrong. Because you could never be a LeBron. LeBron was always a front runner. You was always a sidekick.
Well, what did he mean?
The way he played. You don't play like him.
All right.
You don't play like him.
That's not a totally wrong statement.
He doesn't play like LeBron.
I'm not saying he plays like LeBron. I'm looking at it as size wise. Scotty was 6'7", 6'6", 6'7". Point forward. A forward that can handle the rock. If he's talking in those terms, listen to what I'm trying to talk about. Is when he said whatever he said, I was LeBron before that. He's talking in those terms. A 6'7" point forward that can handle the ball, make plays, score when need to, and pass first. That's what he's talking about. If I'm looking at it in that way, not I play like LeBron. Hell no, he does not play like LeBron. He's not running nobody over and dunking on everybody.
He's not a man.
He was not doing that.
He's not a man.
But at 6'7", 6'8", he was handling the ball for a point forward. That's what he was. Yes, he was that. So if he's comparing that And if he said that now, he's talking about how LeBron's playing right now in the Lakers as the point guard. That's what he's talking about. So be careful when you call that man out, because he'll tell you exactly what he meant by it.
You let him say it, because he never said it.
Well, I'm talking for him.
Oh, why are you talking for him now? Oh, you spoke to him?
I know
personally?
Yeah.
Personally?
Yeah.
He was a man child before?
He was tough.
Who?
Scotty.
Pippen was tough, but he was always a sidekick, is what I'm trying to tell you.
We're not talking about sidekicks or front runners.
Don't mention him, man.
You
could have mentioned anybody else. You could have mentioned anybody else. Why you want to be LeBron? Why you want to be LeBron before LeBron? Why you want to be that? You was under MJ's wing that needed to
a great wing.
A great wing. He was one of the best wings.
The best ever do it.
They did, though. Cause
that's fine.
Yeah. LeBron was always a front runner, though.
Is something wrong with being a sidekick?
No. But don't say, but you saying a person that was always a front runner, you was him before him. See, that's a contradiction to what you're saying. You was never him before him. Let's keep that clear. I just want to put that out there.
All right. Send him an email then. You feel like that.
I will.
I'm sure he'll get back to you.
I will. So do you think Kyrie's a better option than LeBron?
Better option for what?
The big shots. Or to make the big decisions or whatever weirdo stuff he said.
No.
Because he does. Kyrie, listen. You're a prima donna. This ain't your league to be putting yourself up there with the greats, right? Because when you tried that, because see, people forget about you 4 years before LeBron got to your team when you was a bottom feeder. You was playing the way you was playing. Oh, he's nice. Oh, he gets handled. He's unguardable. You was that when you was winning 14 games, 17 games, 19 games. You was that then. You didn't know about winning till LeBron get there. So, stop acting like you so great because you hit the big shot. But yeah, without that block on Iguodala, it wouldn't have been a big shot.
Slow down.
We're not going to slow down. Because the facts remain. If LeBron didn't block that shot wouldn't have mattered that Kyrie took. Cool. So let's talk about it. You mad because they talked about the shot. I mean, they talk about the block more than they talk about the shot. I get it. You hit a big step back on Steph. I get all that.
The biggest.
That was one of the biggest blocks.
The shot don't shut. The shot don't drop.
The shot don't. The block don't hit.
It's quiet.
It could have been a goaltend.
Don't even matter.
That matters because they have it first.
We're not only talking about the shot. We spoke about this already. Kyrie played very well in that series. Period. It's not just one game or one shot.
This is what I'm talking about.
So I'm telling you, without Kyrie, they don't win that championship. Understand me?
But we know if it was the other way around, they clearly won't get there.
Kyrie, they don't win the
championship. They don't get to the playoffs without LeBron.
So he could say, he could pump his chest up and feel however the fuck he want after winning that championship and being a part of that. He could say whatever he want because he showed up in that series.
And LeBron
just
did?
to let you know.
So he carried the team?
I'm talking about Kyrie at this moment.
We are talking about Kyrie.
Did he carry the team? He could say whatever he want that series because he held it down. Facts.
So you the type that say Ray Allen has saved his career too, right?
Save who career?
LeBron when he hit the big shot in the corner.
No.
You that type?
No,
oh, okay. Just
checking.
Type. Just checking.
I'm talking about what Kyrie did that whole series.
Who got MVP that?
He was an intricate part.
Who got MVP that was
it? Do you understand? First of all, let's stop that.
Who did more?
Because the MVP of the series goes to whoever did the best in the final game. It's not the whole series that they give you the MVP for. It's what you've done in that final game at the end of the day that matters over everything. That final game to win the championship, that's what really gets it.
Okay. Okay. I guess.
You guess?
Yeah.
Okay.
Because you believe Iguodala should have got it? When he got it that year? No. They said they gave it to him because he guarded LeBron. LeBron averaged 40 on him damn near that year.
And how did he play in that last game?
How did he play in that last game?
How did he play?
He guarded LeBron. That's all they talked about. He guarded LeBron. You guard LeBron, you get it. Steph Curry should have got it.
Too. Iguodala scored some points.
He had 20 in 2 games.
He scored some points too.
He had 20 in 2 different games of that series. It went game 7.
All right, so you proving my point right here. You said that he got MVP,
Steph
right?
Curry should have.
You said he got MVP, right?
I did.
And he ain't do nothing, right?
Who didn't do nothing?
You just said that.
I said he scored 20.
All right, good. That's nothing.
I'll tell you why he got it, though.
All right, then.
I'll tell you why he got it.
All right, then. So you said he got the MVP.
Because he guarded.
Can I talk?
Okay, then say that part.
He only scored 20 points.
Say that part.
and he guarded LeBron.
Say that part.
Cool. That's great. So now, what'd you say? You said something about who won the MVP? LeBron?
Yeah, he played better than Kyrie that whole series. Let's not do that.
Oh, bring the stats up.
You do it. There. You do it.
You have a computer.
You do
there.
it.
No.
You got the iPhone.
Type your man in there.
You got the iPhone. That's the 12?
Do that with your man.
Is that the 12?
Do that with your man. Go bring up all the stats on your man. Go to the series.
I don't want to do it.
Don't make me do it, because I'm really going to search.
Do it.
You do it. Right here.
I'm not doing it.
Open me up. Give me this.
I'm not doing it. My hands broke.
This name right here. Give me this. I like the stupid keyboard you got here.
Good.
Let me go. This is cute. There's too much work over here.
Good. Do it.
Yeah, keep talking, because when I keep talking about something else.
Yeah, we all talking about it.
Because
you're going to find the stats. Then you're going to be...
Oh, touchscreen. Beautiful. This is cute.
It's new. Better than 12.
Real new.
iPhone. Trash.
Let's go. Cleveland.
He's gonna prove me right when he comes to stats. If he really believes that Kyrie had better stats than LeBron that year, all right. I am gonna shit because you about to be.
It's not all about numbers.
You about to be mute.
What his
you about
impact
to be
on the game?
You about to
no
be
Kyrie, they don't win.
Why you keep saying that? They don't even see the playoffs without LeBron.
Don't matter. No Kyrie, they don't win. That's
they don't see the playoffs without LeBron though. They don't see the playoffs.
They see it with LeBron and he loses. Boom.
You rather be there to fight for it or not have a chance to get there at all? Which one you rather do? You can type in here, nigga. Don't take all day too. Don't take all day. We ain't got that much time.
What is this, man?
So he's not gonna be able to find.
What year was this?
16.
2016.
Finals. Statistics. Yeah, you got a cough now. You don't even smoke.
Relax. Just relax. I just want to get to the stats.
Please, just do it. Just do it. So in the meantime, Kyrie, he's looking up your stats because he's supporting you. I'm not. I mean, I think you dope, but when you start talking about LeBron, get out of here.
I'm from the Bronx, man. I don't know.
Huh? This ain't Campbell we talking about. This is Kyrie.
Kyrie from the Bronx.
That's fine. I don't care.
Metro Projects. Heard you.
I don't care about none of that.
Where he started from.
Yeah, he's bougie. Mitchell Project niggas is bougie?
Don't get it twisted.
Mitchell Project niggas is bougie? He put that on his jacket.
He went to Jersey.
Kyrie, leave it alone. You not nowhere on his level. When you went to Boston, what happened? Turmoil. The whole empire was going down because of you. Everybody on the team thought they was better than you. That was a better situation you could have been in. If you mess it up with KD in Brooklyn, then it's you, prima donna. It's you. Okay, he's looking at it now.
It's a great series.
Okay, he's looking at it now.
Great stats by LeBron.
I know it is.
I never said his stats were better.
I said can I ask you? What made you look it up? No, I ain't shushing.
No, you said.
What made you look it up?
He wouldn't have did it without. He said
no.
LeBron wouldn't. I mean, Kyrie
wouldn't have saw the playoffs without him.
That's great.
Okay, and you said
Kyrie did very well. 27 points, 4 assists, 4 rebounds, 2 steals, turnovers, 2.6 versus LeBron's 4.4 turnovers.
Wait, keep going down the stats.
4.4.
29.7.
No, we're gonna get to.
Don't talk about the turnovers.
I didn't say it.
You went right to the turnovers.
Point. What are you talking about?
You just said, but you said Kyrie's 27 first.
That I said, I'm talking about Kyrie right now. I'm going to LeBron. Relax, bro.
Okay, go ahead.
I didn't say his stats were better than LeBron. I did not say that.
So why he got the MVP?
What?
Okay, that's what I'm talking about. He got the MVP because he was played better. And you said, no, look it up.
It's not that 2 points better. He played that much better.
He had a double that series. He only had a triple-double that series.
He should.
Nah, he should.
He's the great, right? He's big LeBron.
Right,
he should
so
have a double-double.
stop mentioning Kyrie then.
They don't win if Kyrie's not there, you idiot.
That's not.
I did not. I said that. You said that.
So what made you look it up?
All he did was hit a shot.
What made you look it up? What made you look this up?
The shot wouldn't happen if LeBron didn't get the block.
You looked this up because I said LeBron had better stats. You said, look it up.
No, nobody do that.
You did so. You was stern with it. You was rough.
I said he played well in that series. That's what I said. That was
I didn't say he didn't. I said
all he did was make the shot.
No. I said that's what they talk about.
It wouldn't happen if LeBron ain't blocked.
That's a different
right,
point.
But he had a great series. Okay. 27 points, 4 assists, 4 rebounds, 2.6 assists.
Can you say LeBron's out loud though?
We know what he did. 29 points. 11 rebounds, 8 assists.
Double-double.
Yes, that's great.
Almost triple-double.
4.4 turnovers. Let's not forget that part.
MVP.
4.4 turnovers a game.
MVP.
37% from the 3-point line. Kyrie 41. Free throws made. Same. 4.4.
My point's proven. It's
What
40
point?
minutes.
What
My
point is
point's
proven?
proven. And he plays better. That's it. He's the best player on the court.
Yes,
and
he
that's
is. Nobody said he isn't.
All right.
Nobody said he wasn't.
You just looked it up for just look it up?
I wanted to show you that Kyrie played well this series. That's
I
what
didn't
I
say
was
he
talking
didn't.
about. You said he only hit a shot.
I said LeBron played better
This is what
than
he
him.
did all series. He averaged 27 points all series.
Right. My point is
He was
LeBron
killing.
played better
Thank
than
you.
him.
He was
LeBron
killing.
played better than him.
All right,
That's
he's
it.
the better player. That's not hard to tell. Like, what's your point?
You looked it up
He's
because
the
you didn't
better
believe me.
player.
You looked it up because you didn't believe me.
Shut up, man. You don't make sense.
You didn't believe me.
I
If we don't
watched
run
the
this
same
back.
series, nigga. I said you act like Kyrie didn't do nothing.
I didn't
said,
say that.
Yes, you did.
No, I didn't.
All you did was hit a shot. All he did was hit a step back shot on Steph Curry. That was cool, but it would never happen if LeBron.
Yeah.
Like, relax. You know, you can give credit to somebody else without saying LeBron's name. It's all right.
Well, that's the topic.
You
though.
can give. LeBron's not the only person we gotta talk about every day, bro. There's other people that talk about in the league.
Not if you trying to say 20. Yep. Not if you trying to say he's better than
Nobody said. I did not say Kyrie's better than
Kyrie
him.
said it.
That.
He said he's the better option, and you not, homeboy.
All right, you can take that up with Kyrie.
He's not. He's not.
I didn't say he was the better option.
He's not.
So what are we arguing about? I didn't say he was the better option.
You looked it
I
up.
said he had a great series too. You act like LeBron's the only nigga that did something in that series. That's what I said.
The shot wouldn't have mattered.
Back to the shot.
That was the narrative.
He averaged
The
27
shot wouldn't
points.
have mattered.
He did more than just a shot. 27
Wait,
points a
we
game.
talking about
He
this
did more than
particular
just a
shot. This
He
shot
did
wouldn't
more
have
than
mattered
just a shot.
without that block.
Oh my
Point
God!
blank.
That's the only thing you remember from the damn the damn series.
I don't.
All right then, so shut up. There's a lot more that happened. 27 more points from Kyrie. J.R. Smith, 11 points. Tristan Thomas,
They pipes. I don't care about that. I'm not talking about
10 and 10, double. All the guys that helped out. All right, let's not forget about the people that helped. Kevin Love, Richard Jefferson.
That was
These guys
over too,
helped
right?
out. Of course, Della helped. What are you talking about?
Okay.
Mo Williams, you just
No,
helped.
but don't name that. Don't name them players.
That's crazy.
They
man.
bottom feeders.
Give credit, man. Just
True.
because they don't average 30 points, they suck. Get out of here, man. Get out of here. Hey, man, take your little computer
Thank
over
you, I
there, man.
appreciate it.
Matter of fact, I need
Okay.
this for ammunition. Go ahead, keep going.
Alright, we done with that. Anything else you got to
Talk
say?
about something else.
What you want to talk about? We got 20 minutes.
20
Matter of fact,
minutes.
probably less than that.
Go ahead, talk about what? You just want to get on the show talk about LeBron all day.
No, that's what because they always
Obviously.
banging them down. You the Skip Bayless of the show.
LeBron James, congratulations, man. Great championship. Way to feed your family and take care of your teammates. Great job.
You give your flowers while they here. When you here, you don't give
Good
your
job,
flowers when
LeBron.
you leave.
Next, who was talking about now?
Who else we gonna talk about? I'm gonna put the stamp on it right now. He will be the face of the NBA until he retires. I'll put the stamp on that. Boink.
Where's the debate in that?
It's no debate.
So what do you? So
It's
why
no
would you say
debate.
that?
'Cause- no, you don't say it, but the mother says it. So I'm letting y'all know that if y'all believe anybody gonna take his crown, yeah. If they tried to paint the narrative, Steph Curry, Steph Curry's the prince of the league. That year they won 73-9. Had a better record than Chicago. Wow. They had a better record than Chicago. That's cool. Y'all beat their record.
Yeah, and they lost.
You're not the best. You're not even the best shooter yet. You have to pass people first.
So you just want to take a stab at everybody. That's what's going.
No, because they paint a narrative.
You just want to add everybody in.
They're painting the narrative that he's the best shooter in the world and of all time. No, they said of all time. He's not the best shooter of all time and 4 people still above him. Okay, we're going to do that. Because if Ray Allen had to pass Reggie Miller, he has to pass them. Period. Ray Allen still got the crown. Sorry, he does.
You know, there's a reason why this is the media and people. They get paid to do stuff like that to just talk.
Don't just don't babble though.
That's what they do.
Don't just babble.
And
have facts.
they talk for the time being. They don't necessarily talk in the past. They talk for the time.
Of all time is not of this time.
That's how they talk.
But of all time, you know what of all time means.
We all know that, but that's how they talk. That's how they start the debate. That's how they get people riled up.
Okay. But we go on facts, right? You say you don't like stats and all that. We go on facts. If you look at who the best shooters of all time in the NBA, they're going to say Ray Allen, then they're going to say Reggie Miller, then I forgot, is it Paul Pierce over him? Somebody. It's 2 more people over you, boy.
He still has a lot more time to play in his career.
Then say that. Don't say he is it now, because he's not it now. That's my point. You saying that he's the best shooter I ever saw of all time now. No, he's not. Ray Allen got that. Sorry, he got it. Because you look at the numbers, he got it. Are you done?
He's one of the toughest shot makers.
Who?
Steph Curry.
Then, all right, that's a different narrative, though.
That's my narrative.
Okay.
He's one of the best shot makers, difficult shot makers in the game right now. I don't know about all time because I wasn't alive to watch other people shoot those shots. But right now, he's the best tough shot maker right now in the game.
I think we're gonna end it on that. Weirdo.
So
Tell them
on
what.
down?
Yeah. Yeah. Tell them where they can reach you at.
You can reach me on the radar 3 on IG or on the radar training. Or South Bronx Prep Hoops. Either one, all 3 handles. Catch me in all my facets.
You can reach me at Wids Podcast and at Jahibo. You can reach me there. You can get the video up soon. Peace out.